Kids, we love them. They're the light of our life. And they can be the reason that we don't invest our time and our energy in our business. They're a really good excuse. They're super cute. They love us so much. We want to spend time with them. And they also take up all of our sleep. They make us exhausted. I know what it's like. And I cannot imagine if I had more than one child, or if I had a partner who was not equally showing up to support me and our business and to watch our child equally, or if I didn't have a partner and I was doing this alone. This is in no way to take away from the exhaustion that parents feel. But I do find a lot of entrepreneurs use their kids because they're a great excuse to not invest the time and money that their business needs in order to grow it. And so I want to give you a slightly different perspective and maybe slightly different motivation for why you can't let this excuse stop you. If you feel overwhelmed by your business, if it doesn't bring in enough money, if it stresses you out, if you don't have enough clients, if it's not going the way you want it to, and it's not providing the kind of life that you want for your family, that's not going to change on its own. Your business isn't going to magically evolve into the business that you want without you taking clear, decisive action to change it. So if you have children that take up a lot of your time and energy, and believe me, I am right there with you. I don't think it has to be an either or an or, but it can be and serve as a motivation for you, because this is not going to change without you putting the time aside to change it. And that's what we all want to do for our kids and for the future of our family. If you put that time in now, you will put yourself on a completely different trajectory for what your life and your business can look like in the next 2, 3, 5, 10 years. So think down the road to when your kids are 5 or 10 years older. Wouldn't you love to now have the business that you always dreamed of? One that produces more income for you so that you have time to take off. That's why we go into business for ourselves, right? We want that flexibility. We want to be able to travel with our family. We want to be able to spend time with them without being stressed out. It's usually the reason that people go into business for themselves, and yet they don't take the time to build that business for their future. So I would offer you this. Use your kids as an inspiration to go the extra mile, to invest in yourself, time, money, usually both, to make sure that your business is going to be the business that you want. Don't just do it for the future of your family and for the life that you want for your children. Do it because you want to show your children what's possible. One of the biggest things that changed for me when I had a kid was that my why got bigger. And it got bigger, maybe not in the same way most people do, like for their children. Usually I think people want to build a business because they want to give their kid a certain life. I'd already built my business to a place where I was like, if we just stayed here, I would feel good. I wanted to build it to something bigger because I wanted to show my kid what's possible for somebody to do. And I want to show him how you can continue to grow as you age forever, that growth doesn't end, that learning doesn't end when you leave school, that there's so much opportunity to do so much bigger and greater things. And it doesn't have to be stressful, and it doesn't have to be overwhelming. It can actually be so inspiring and energizing and expansive and uplifting. That's what I'm going for. I want to demonstrate that to my child, and the only way I can do that is by living it myself. This is so important to me, and I hope that you as a parent can relate to some of those feelings. If you're feeling exhausted and you're feeling bogged down, God knows I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning because my son came into our room and decided to get in our bed and kick me for the next 3 hours. I still got up in the morning and I went to the gym and I said, this is what I'm doing it for, you know? And sometimes it's really hard, and I am right there with you. But if you use that as motivation, I know that you can build the business that you want, and I know that it can take a lot less time than you think. That's why I teach my No BS Agency Mastery Program. It's why I teach all the strategies that help me build that business so that I was able to have a child when I already had the time and wealth available for him. It's really my mission to help other people, especially parents with young children, build a business that supports them in that way and that gives them that flexibility and freedom in their life.